Hello everyone, welcome back. So today we have a short segment today. Just a quick devotion. This is again from the Voice of the Martyrs series, their book Extreme Devotion. And today's segment is on extreme unity. So it takes place in Mauritania and with someone named Timothy. The verse that they're using today is Colossians 2:2. My purpose is that they may be encouraged in heart and united in love. And with today's segment here, they're going to be just discussing some, stuff between husband and wife. And, when you're doing missions, husbands and wives both have to be on the same page, which is something that my dad was pointing out and my pastor pointed out. As I feel more led to be in the missions field, it's something that, unity is something we need. Especially between husband and wife. So that's kind of where this one here kind of pulls that together, which is just perfect in with what I'm dealing with in my life. It's just funny how God works that way. So before we do get too far into this, do hit the little like, share, and subscribe button. Hit the little notification bell so you don't miss any further videos for people who are on YouTube there. And it is important that you do share these kind of videos, as people need these messages right now, and kind of messages of hope and messages of unity is very, very important right now, because we need to stick together as Christians as things get tougher. Tell him, Timothy, please, shouted Mora, pleading with her husband. Tell the governor where the scriptures are hidden and be free. I cannot bear to watch any more of this. Timothy and Mora, residents of the Roman province Mauritania, had been married only a few short weeks before their arrest. And during that time, I know there was lots of upheaval in terms of that, and Christians were definitely targeted in a major way. And we're seeing a little bit more of that starting to happen again around the world, especially in places like China. Mora had watched in horror as soldiers put out her husband's eyes with hot irons, trying to break his will. Now hanging upside down with a weight around his neck, on the orders of the Roman governor Irenaeus, Timothy waited for his gag to be removed. The fear he initially felt at his arrest had been replaced with a sense of divine calm. Instead of renouncing his faith and disclosing the location of his church's copies of the scriptures, as the soldiers expected, Timothy scolded his young wife. Do not let your love for me come before your love for Christ. He urged Mora, affirming his willingness and determination to die for his Savior. Seeing her husband's courage, Mora's own resolve was strengthened. Irenaeus, already in a rage at Timothy's refusal, set out to break Mora's newfound courage. He sentenced her to the harshest tortures of the Roman world. Yet she would not break. She refused to deny Christ. After each had endured unspeakable suffering, Timothy and Mora were crucified side by side. This is something that we can only imagine right now here in Canada or in the US, wherever you are. But it is something that is a strong message that, I hope, beyond all hope, that if we ever have to face this kind of stuff, that we have that kind of courage and strength, and that we can rely on Jesus Christ for that strength, because God can give us that strength and help us get through any time, any struggle. Jesus did not entrust his ministry to independent believers. He established a spiritual family. He used words like brother and sister to convey the idea that he did not expect his disciples to be in this alone. Paul continued Christ's mission by instructing new believers to gather together in churches for fellowship and corporate worship. Christians need each other, especially in times of trial. When one believer falters, fellow believers rally in support and encouragement. This is why the New Testament regards the duty of living by example as a necessity in the Christian faith. One person's example of faith and courage can inspire and unite others to follow suit. Conversely, when one believer cracks under the pressure of persecution, it is easier for others to give in as well. And this is true for all of our lives as we go through struggles. We need to set an example for other people, whether believers or non-believers, that we can get through these struggles and still trust God and still pray to God and have that hope within us. History holds high the camaraderie of Christian community, especially during persecution. So I hope that was an encouragement to all of you and can help you all get through your day-to-day struggles, especially as we see COVID making things tougher and tougher on everybody with lockdown measures and everybody feeling alone and disappointed and scared of what the future holds for them. And we just have to trust God that He will get us through, because He will. God is our hope. He is our strength. He is our divine Savior. He made the ultimate sacrifice for us. So whatever we face here, know that Jesus Christ has already foreseen that. He has already suffered through it for us, and He has the power to carry us through. And even if we don't feel like we can get across that finish line, we can, because He will carry us through that finish line. So I hope this has blessed your day, and please do share this with someone who you feel would need encouragement.